সুধী দর্শক, আপনাদেরকে আমন্ত্রণ জানাচ্ছি বিসিসিবি আয়োজিত বাংলাদেশের স্বাধীনতা সুবর্ণ জয়ন্তী উদযাপন অনুষ্ঠানের এই পর্বে আমরা কথা বলবো যুদ্ধ শিশু মনোয়ারা ক্লার্কের সাথে। 1971-এর স্বাধীনতা সংগ্রামের সময় যে সকল নারীরা পাকিস্তানের সেনাবাহিনী এবং তাদের দোসরদের দ্বারা নির্যাতিত হয়েছেন, সেই সকল বীরাঙ্গনা মুক্তিযোদ্ধাদের সন্তানেরা বহন করছে সেই অত্যাচারের স্মৃতি। তারাই হচ্ছে যুদ্ধ শিশু। যুদ্ধ পরবর্তী সময়ে এই সমস্ত পরিত্যক্ত শিশুদেরকে বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান তার উদ্যোগে সে সময়ের সামাজিক অবস্থার পরিপ্রেক্ষিতে চিন্তা করে বাংলাদেশের বাইরে বিভিন্ন দেশে তাদের দত্তকের ব্যবস্থা করেন। সেই রকমই একটি দেশ কানাডায় আছে বেশ কিছু দত্তক নেওয়া বাংলাদেশের যুদ্ধ শিশু, তাদেরই একজন মনোয়ারা ক্লার্ক। আসুন আমরা কথা বলি মনোয়ারা ক্লার্কের সাথে। Hi Monwara, how are you doing?
Hi, Annika.
It's really good to have you here, and we're really glad that you agreed to talk to us.
Don't bad.
So as I was telling the viewers that 26 March would mark the 50th anniversary of independence of Bangladesh, and the history of Bangladesh, like you are a very integral part of that history. So we feel privileged that you are here today with us. So through this interview, I was kind of hoping to know, because we are also exploring the 50 years of Bangladesh, so it has come a long way, and your life kind of intertwines, though your life, like you grew up way apart from Bangladesh, right? So I was kind of hoping to know a little bit about the journey and what made you the amazing woman you are today. And interestingly, today is 8th March, so International Women's Day. All the good wishes and good vibes to you. What I wanted to ask you, if you tell a little bit about where you come from, like how did you come to know about you? About Bangladesh. So I believe that's a big part of you now, right? Like
yes.
Finding your identity. So if you could tell a little bit.
Okay, I don't really have a whole lot of identity, but I do have the scars to show from the bayonet wounds that the Pakistan army killed me with inside my mommy's tummy. I have the marks. So I know I was born very badly, and I suffer from that today.
That's the history we are, as a nation, we are also trying to learn, that history. As a child, you had to leave Bangladesh, right? That's
as a baby.
As a baby, yeah. So do you by any chance know how old you were when you left Bangladesh?
No one knows. The UN picked up all these babies and sent them to Canada, Germany, and Switzerland.
Yeah, like US and Australia too, I guess.
Yes.
So there are lots of other world childs in Canada as well, right?
Yes.
Are you in touch with any of those by any chance?
I know Ryan Good. I know the people, the other ladies. I more know their families, their mom and dads, and they're so great.
Oh, yeah. I was just reading a book written by Mustafa Chaudhuri. He was writing about. He actually also wrote a little bit about you in the book. He was trying to find all the documents about you. So he got when you went to Bangladesh, he actually wanted to figure out about all the documents he was going through. So I was very, very curious, when you first, I never got to ask you this, when you first decided to go to Bangladesh, how did that happen? How did you decide, okay, now I know about Bangladesh? I don't even know how you came to know about Bangladesh. Do you even remember?
I do remember, and the reason why is because I was going through a crappy divorce, and he would tell me on Christmas Eve every time, you have no family, no one loves you, you don't even have a birth certificate. So I said, okay, I'm going to go to Bangladesh, I'm going to talk to Hasina, and I'm going to get my birth certificate with Hasina's signature as to her father.
Because
was killed.
her father say like, you guys write
Yes.
as father's place, you guys write my name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you got the chance to, because like 1971 is like such an important part
Yeah.
of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, how do you come to know about this? Like, how do you, whenever you want to know about 71, how do you do it?
I study it. I study it. I see it on TV.
So, out of curiosity, like lots of the documentaries, lots of the books, they are actually like about 1971. They're
Yes.
actually written in Bangla. So it must be really hard for you to kind of like, for example, if you want to read about what happened to the women during that time, so how do you go and know about those? Like, there are not much out there. So do you ask people?
I do all the time. Mainly war soldiers from 1971, and they tell me what's going on. Yeah.
I saw that you met Firdausi Priyobhashini. You call her Ma, right?
Yeah.
So I have never met anyone like any female Virangana Mukti Jodhas. They got the recognition that they are now freedom fighters,
Yes.
which is great. So I actually never met anyone. So how was your experience meeting them?
She was wonderful. I love her. Unfortunately, she had diabetes and she died.
Yeah.
So
right.
I am very sad, but I love her, and I don't know what else to do because she was my ma.
When did you guys meet? What did you guys talk about?
Okay, we met the first time I went there, and we talked, and she cried, and I said, "Ma, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm in Canada. I'm good." Yeah. So we talked about that.
You guys have a like right away connection. I can totally imagine that. Like, it is very sad, but on that note, like just looking at you and thinking about Firdausi Priyobhashini, there is an interesting similarities. I just saw. I thought about it, like how you guys dress up. There is a like distinctive way. I think you're always wearing flowers, right? Is this something you picked up when you went to Bangladesh, or you always wanted to wear flowers?
Always.
Oh,
Every day of my life.
That's so interesting because like in Bangladesh there are like flowers. I don't know how to call those, like wildflowers. So little girls, they will just walk around. They'll just pick those and put it. So it reminds me of that, and and you're like a child. You're like a little girl.
I don't know why, but I always wear flowers in my hair, and I don't know why.
You look beautiful.
It just this is how I look.
Yeah, you look very pretty, very pretty. Believe me. Yeah. Moving on, when you say like you met Mukti Jodhas, right? Like freedom fighters. Do you recall any of their names? Like were they like fighting at the front? What did they share? What did they tell you?
They were underage, so I'm not allowed to tell. They were 18 and younger. Now they're older, like older than me.
Yeah. That's
but they told me about when they were 18, they signed up for the army, and they shot the Pakistani people, and they defended the country.
How did you feel like when you met them? Like, what was the experience? Like these, because they were like just child when they went. So it was sadness or proudness or mixed?
Well, some of them were like 14, 15, and the Pakistan army came in and they raped them, like the guys, the men, the boys. And I felt really bad, and they took the women, not women, girls away, like such as my mother, and they took them, and they made me.
I shouldn't say I understand. There is no way like we can understand what you went through and what still you are going through. To be honest, we can just try to imagine, but there is no way we can imagine. We can just try. I saw when you went to Bangladesh, right? Like 3 times. So I saw you went to Sriti Shodho, like the monuments of 1971.
Yep.
So How was that?
Well, we brought flowers, and I just felt sad. I don't know why, but I felt sad. That's how I felt.
So did you like? So it must be a journey for you, right? Like you first trying to figure out what like knowing about Bangladesh, and also I guess about the people, right? So it must be a like journey when you are adult. As an adult, you are trying to figure out this whole different nation. So it must be hard, right? So how did you go about it? Even when you go to Bangladesh, how do you cope? What do you do?
Well, I see it as a child, right? I don't see it as a grown-up.
Okay.
Like I see it as a like virgin eyes.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So I'm learning, and the more I get interviews, the more I learn from the questions.
Okay.
And basically, I learn from the people around me.
You must make friends in Bangladesh now.
Mostly writers, journalists, and cartoonists.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you mentioned him so many times, I don't know this guy, but I just know the name Kaji Chopal. Is that the first guy you first came to know Bangladesh from?
Yes, my handsome Kazi Chapel.
Oh,
Yes.
Is he still your friend, or like you guys are in touch?
Oh yes.
Okay. Okay. So whenever you go, like he shows you around, or like okay.
He does. And when I adopted my stripy dog, my dog from Bangladesh, he kept my dog as a puppy, and he sent him to me into Canada. And he's my best friend.
I think I should give a little bit of background about Stripe to the viewers.
Okay.
So দর্শক মনোয়ারা যখন বাংলাদেশে গিয়েছেন তখন সে বাংলাদেশের একটা কুকুরছানাকে রাস্তায় এসে দেখতে পেয়ে তার মনে হচ্ছে যে এই কুকুরছানাটার সাথে ওর অনেক মিল আছে, ও এরকম অ্যাবান্ডেন্ট ফিল করেছে। সো তখন সে কুকুরছানাটাকে আসলে বাংলাদেশ থেকে কানাডায় নিয়ে আসে। Do you want to tell about the whole process? Or no?
Well, my puppy was in distress in Bangladesh on the streets, and they had killed the mommy, and so I thought I would rescue this dog.
It must be a big, like he's not a puppy anymore.
He's a big boy now,
Okay.
and I love him.
Oh,
Yeah.
why did you call him like a Stripe? Does it like oh, he has a like stripe on his head. Okay. Is it okay if I ask you a little bit about your career, about nursing? Because I got fascinated. Like, do you want to show it to the viewers? So Monwara got vaccinated. So that's what she's showing off, that it says Monwara got vaccine against COVID-19. So you must be like really proud, because you help people. Like, is it part of your journey to figuring out who you are, or like what inspired you?
I understand death because that's where I'm born of. I like peace. I like peace in Bangladesh. I want to see a peaceful Bangladesh. I want to see a future, and I want what I'm offering to Bangladesh, and I can do that.
Have you thought about, I don't know how complicated it would be, like have you thought of going and living in Bangladesh, or like working with the people there, or like or you must have like your own way of like going through that process, like doing for Bangladesh, like what you would like to do, like or what would be your way?
My contribution, yes. I suppose when I like when I'm older, like, and I'm a senior, perhaps then. But I'm working now, so it holds me back from going to Bangladesh and living there. But I suppose I can help, like over the internet. You know, like this, for now. But you know,
yeah, definitely. Like now, world is coming so close, right? You don't have to be physically somewhere to actually do something.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. It's really great to know that care so much about people of Bangladesh.
I do.
Yeah, even a little puppy. Like sometimes we often fail to do that. So yeah. Some people don't know about Monwara Clark. So someone asked me, "Can you ask her like what's her retirement plan?" So now I guess I know what to tell them.
Freedom 50, baby. Freedom 50.
Yeah.
I doubt it though, right? Independence 50?
Yeah.
Probably that. Yeah.
It's been very interesting year last year, right?
Yes.
So how did you cope? What did you do? Like, I guess you're still working.
Oh, do you mean for Fraser Health?
Oh no, like in general, like what I don't know, like what you were doing, like how did you cope? Some of us were like just staying home. Some got laid off. So like different people had different stories. So
Right.
I was just curious, how did you cope? Because we're stuck at home.
No, not really. Okay, let me tell you how it was in Canada, in Vancouver, Canada. Okay, I'm a frontline worker. I work in Vancouver, no, actually Burnaby here, where we are right now. And Fraser Health, they don't have enough staff.
Okay.
They need more staff. And I am working all the time. And if anyone wants a job, Fraser Health. Yeah. And so like I swear I'm the only person working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Way to go, Monwara.
No. Yeah.
I might be wrong, but I was listening to another interview you gave. Did I hear right? Like you work with seniors? Yeah, because you're saying something like it gives you peace. If you could tell
Yes.
about that process.
Yes. The stages of living and peace. I very much understand that. Very much. I got it from my birth, being born of 1971. I understand this, and I have no problem with the next step. One day I will take the next step, and I will be with my mother and my father and maybe my grandparents who wanted to love me, and they can't.
Yeah, that opportunity was taken away.
It was taken away from me.
Yeah. Is it also your way of kind of giving back what you didn't get as a child, but you like totally deserved? And is that also the part of the process? Caring people, like nursing. I was telling you earlier, I was very curious why you chose. Among all these things you could become,
Yes.
you chose nursing. So
Yes, I could have been a brain surgeon.
yeah. An astronaut, whatever. Whatever you chose to. I guess you didn't grow up in Greater Vancouver area, right? As a child, you were kind of like living in the suburbs.
In like Salmon Arm,
Okay.
like far away from here, and
Yeah.
it was cold and rainy and yucky. And anyway, childhood done. Done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
The reason I wanted to tell it, like, because this is such a nice area.
Yes.
And I was curious, when you went to Bangladesh,
Yes.
where did you go? Like, where you stayed in Dhaka, or you got the chance to explore other parts?
I stayed in Dhaka. I went to Khulna. I went to Sundarban. But what I saw in Sundarban, like as we're going down the river, is they're letting all the garbage out into the river.
Oh.
And why?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why would you dirty something so beautiful? And
They're
I said,
dumping from the launch itself, like all
Yes.
the steamer guys.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw the Rampur.
The coal.
Yeah.
The
Why are
power
they?
plant. It's actually
Yes.
a
Why
power
are they
plant,
using
yeah.
coal in such a beautiful Sundarban? Why?
Yeah.
Why? It's not nice.
So your
Come on.
experience kind of got tainted by
Yes,
that. Okay.
and the tigers are dying, the elephants are dying, and the deer are dying, and the life is dying in Bangladesh.
Did you get a chance to go out of the boat and kind of explore the mangroves? You did?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get a chance to look at the sky when it's like all dark?
Red.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have you got a chance to go to Chittagong, the port cities, or Sylhet, I guess.
I am
Not yet.
so scared to go there because there was a Rashinga issue with the Rashingas coming in
Okay.
and too many of them coming
Okay.
in and breeding and doubling their population and making problems for Bangladesh. And that was from Myanmar, and I don't understand. I don't understand why
Yeah.
you would let them come over the border. Why?
There was, I guess, a little bit of international pressure too. I'm from Chittagong, so I'm curious. Like, Chittagong is very nice, and I think it's like smaller version Vancouver. If I'm like too proud of my city, how much Bangla do you know? A little bit. If you could say something, whatever you want in Bangla.
Bala. Balo?
Balo?
Balo.
Yeah,
Balo.
yeah,
Balo.
Are you interested in sports by any chance? Like,
Cricket?
Cricket, you are?
Cricket, I know you guys are, so I'm trying to stay in tune with you guys.
Okay.
So that I can,
Okay, yeah, totally.
yeah, I'm not really, but I tried.
Okay, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, even like after so many years, I also don't understand the game. So
Yeah, is cricket a bug? A bug in the bushes?
yeah, right.
I am more interested in the politics of Hasina and what's
Okay.
going on right
Okay.
now. And
So that's how you spend your time. Okay,
Yeah.
Monwara. I wanted to ask you something very random. Have you ever like had a ride on rickshaw by any chance?
love it.
You
Love it.
Okay,
It's
see,
cheaper. Cheaper.
is this only that's why you liked it? You didn't like the journey,
Oh yeah.
the suspense that you might fall. Did you like that?
Yes.
Oh, another thing, just random. What did you think about the rain in Bangladesh?
Oh, you know what? When I was there, it never rained. It was cloudy, it was sunny, but it never rained on
That's
me.
too bad.
Yeah, because I went in like Christmas time.
Okay, you went in December.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
December, January. Yeah.
Obviously, like that's when you get the vacation time,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Usually,
yeah.
Do you have any plans going back to Bangladesh anytime soon?
If you go back, I'll go back.
Okay, what do you want to do when you were in Bangladesh?
I want to party. I want to party.
Okay, you have to go to Chittagong then. No, that's my hometown. That's why I'm like, you have to go. In Greater Vancouver area, there is a large Bangladeshi community. Are you in touch with any of them?
Well, you're my only friend, and I met you 6 years ago, and I haven't heard a thing.
Yeah, I must be a very bad friend who doesn't keep up with her friends. So, do you have any message to the Bangladeshi community here, or even any expectations from them? Except me, because I'm the bad example.
Yes, okay. So the people coming in from Bangladesh to here are coming for a better life for their whole families. So please make a better life here in Vancouver.
Anything you'd like to say to the viewers who'd be watching this interview?
I would like to see a free Bangladesh where you could speak freely. And I would like to thank you very much, Annika, for interviewing me and to show you, my world. Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Monwara, for your time. Hopefully we'll be able to chat again, not after 6 years, sooner this time.
Yes.
দর্শক এই ছিল আজকের মতো মনোয়ারা ক্লার্কের সাথে আমাদের কথোপকথন। আবার কখনো মনোয়ারার সাথে কথার সুযোগ হবে সেই আশায় শেষ করছি। ধন্যবাদ।